Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make Cajun sausage and green beans. And this is a comforting dish made with bold flavors. It has some sausages, some green beans that are cooked until tender in a rich tomato gravy. And it's so delicious, served over some rice, and it just hits the spot every time. Okay, so let's get started. So first off, we're gonna start with our sausages. Here I have some andouille sausages. Andouille sausages are a little bit spicier than regular sausages. This is a Cajun recipe, so you're gonna have a little bit of heat to it. But if you don't wanna use andouille, you could use any kind of smoked sausages that you prefer. And I like these ones from, I get these from Costco. They're Amy Lou chicken andouille sausages. We just like working with chicken sausages in this house. And I like to buy this in bulk at Costco when it's on sale because, like I said, we love these sausages. Sometimes I'll just like throw them in the air fryer with some broccoli and like that'll be our lunch. Okay, so you want to use about, I want to say 12 ounces to a pound of sausage. And that's usually what, when you buy sausage in the packages, I notice it usually either comes in like 12, 14 ounces up to a pound. So basically just roughly that amount. And I'm just gonna cut these sausages in a diagonal. I always think sausages look better when cut in diagonal. See, just like so. And my husband is gonna be so happy that I'm making this today. He just loves anything Cajun. I remember when we first started dating, one of his favorite foods was jambalaya. And if there was jambalaya at the restaurant on the menu, he would definitely order it. So when I tested out this recipe, he absolutely loved it. And I like how easy it is. I mean, anything that contains sausage as the protein makes it really easy because it's already fully cooked through. You're not working with anything raw. And I love that you can get the protein from the sausages, and then you got your veggies from the green beans, and then when you serve it over rice, it's just a filling and complete meal. All right, so our sausages are all sliced up. Let me go ahead and grab the rest of the ingredients for the recipe. All right, so the ingredients that we're going to be needing, I have a diced onion over here. I have 5 cloves of minced garlic. We like a lot of garlic in this house. If you don't want to use that much garlic, you don't have to. So I have 5 cloves here. I have 5 tablespoons of tomato paste. And then that combined with a can of diced tomatoes, it's gonna make a rich and delicious tomato gravy. And then I also have some chicken broth here. I have 2 cups of chicken broth. And then I went the easy route and bought pre-washed, already trimmed green beans. This just makes my life so much easier. I mean, if you find it therapeutic to trim green beans, go right ahead, but I like using this. It's about a pound of green beans, yes, 16 ounces. And then for the seasoning that's going to give this dish tons of flavor, I like this Cajun's Choice Creole seasoning. You could use any Cajun seasoning brand that you like. You could use Tony's, whatever you like, but I like this one in particular, so I'll be using this today. Okay, we are ready to get cooking. Let's head over to the stove. All right, so I've got my pan heated over medium-high heat. Going to add some oil along with our sausages. And I just want to get them nice and brown. Probably cook this for about 2 minutes. All right, so our sausages are looking good. Now I'm going to go in with the diced onions as well as the minced garlic. And I'm going to cook until the veggies are slightly softened, about another 2 minutes. All right, veggies are looking good. They're nice and softened. Let's go in with the tomato paste. Go ahead and stir that right in. Now in with the diced canned tomatoes. And what I like to do is kind of smash the tomatoes up a bit with my spatula. Ow, burnt myself. Kitchen mishap. It happens. Okay, so I like to smash the tomatoes with my spatula just to give it some texture. And like I mentioned earlier, the tomatoes is gonna help create a delicious, rich gravy That's gonna be so delicious served over rice. All right, in with the chicken broth. Go ahead and give it a stir. My trimmed and washed green beans. Add these guys to the pool. I didn't even cut them in half. It's going to get cooked down so that they are nice and tender. All right, so for the Cajun seasoning, this really packs a punch. I like to normally use about 1 tablespoon for this recipe. And this does already contain some salt, so I'm not gonna add any salt. At the end, I'm gonna taste it and then see if I need any additional seasonings. If I need more Cajun seasonings, if I need to add salts, but at this point, I'm not going to add any salt. So I'm gonna bring everything to a boil. I'm also going to add just a little bit of pepper. All right, so now it has come to a full-on boil. I'm going to lower the heat to medium-low, and then we're just gonna let this hang out and simmer uncovered for about 25 minutes until the green beans are nice and tender. All right, so it's been about 25 minutes. During the last 5 minutes, I did up the ante a little bit. I increased the temperature to medium because I wanted the green beans to get nice and tender. So just cook it according to your preference. I like the beans to be nice and tender, so that's how long I cooked it down. All right, we are ready to serve this up with some rice. And there you have it. I went ahead and placed some of it into a bowl, scooped some rice over the top, and there you guys have it. Cajun sausage and green beans. Such a comforting and delicious meal. All right, you guys, it is the moment of truth. It is time for the taste test, and I am super excited. And I just realized I don't cook a lot with green beans, which is funny because growing up, my parents would always cook some type of soup or stew with green beans in it, served over rice. So this meal kind of reminds me of it, except it's not a Filipino dish, it's the Cajun dish. But I just love any type of green beans, the sauce and the rice. So let's go ahead and, okay, I'm gonna cut this green bean in half because you don't want to see me struggling putting it into my mouth. All right, so I cut it in half and folded. This is still a really big bite, so bear with me. Cheers, you guys. Oh my. That is just so flavorful. And if you are using the Amy Lou's chicken and Dewey sausages like I did, the ones I got from Costco, they do pack a punch. I was just reading the label. You know how they have a bar graph from like mild, medium, hot? It was labeled more on the hot side. So just warning you, it does pack a punch, but I love it. And oh my goodness, the sauce with the rice and the green beans, like just the rice alone with the sauce is so good. And the green beans are so tender. I promise you guys are gonna love this one if you like Cajun dishes. So good. Thank you guys for spending time with me in my kitchen. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you make this recipe. Please go ahead and click on that like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.